Wait till you see these rare photos of Gillian Anderson. Because the moment they appear you'll feel like you've stepped into the real story of a woman who balances power with gentleness, mystery with humor, and discipline with warmth. And if you watch till the end, the last image carries a message that explains how she has kept her career sharp and her spirit calm across decades of change. The first photo places her in a rehearsal space, sneakers on, script in hand, hair tied back, scribbling a small note in the margin and laughing when a line lands differently than expected. Another candid shows her in the wings of a theater, counting the beats of a pause with her fingers, then looking up with a smile when the silence feels alive. It's proof that she sees acting as music as much as speech. A studio shot catches her in a wardrobe test, running a hand down a sleeve, not asking if it flatters but if it lets her move. Her question is always about truth. There's a makeup chair photo with a towel around her shoulders and a wide grin as she tells a story to crew members, their laughter filling the room. Joy is fuel, not dessert. A home photo shows her with a notebook, tea nearby, and a half-written line. The light from the window frames her face and thought. Another frame places her at a community panel, leaning forward, listening with care, repeating a young woman's words back to her so she knows she was heard. Respect is her anchor. A playful picture has her trying on a silly hat behind the scenes, eyes mischievous, shoulders loose. Humor softens every edge. A corridor image shows her greeting a staff member by name, holding their hand just a second longer than expected. Presence is powerful. A stage shot reveals her walking slowly across the boards, whispering a line to herself to test how far it carries. She believes space is a partner. Another photo has her hugging a co-star after a long day, cheeks flushed, eyes grateful, shoulders finally dropping. Teamwork is survival. A desk shot finds her crossing out a line in her notebook, replacing it with two cleaner words, smiling when the rhythm clicks. A hallway photo has her stopping to sign a card for a crew member, adding more than a name. Real thanks takes a moment. There's a quiet portrait of her with hair tucked behind one ear, eyes calm, lips curved just slightly. Presence over pose. A candid captures her laughing at her own stumble, then bowing like it was planned, the room breaking into applause. Recovery is part of the rhythm. A garden shot shows her picking a flower and placing it in a glass by the window, proof that beauty is often small and nearby. Another image has her testing lighting with a designer, asking for a softer edge that makes faces look kinder. Care for light is care for the soul of a scene. A rooftop frame shows her practicing a speech into the wind, jacket pulled close, eyes bright. Determination cuts through the cold. A stairwell shot shows her sharing water with a tired assistant, then patting their shoulder. Leadership is service. A monitor picture has her sitting on a box with headphones, laughing at a blooper, then nodding at a perfect moment. Joy and judgment live side by side. And now the final image I promised. Backstage, a tiny card taped to the wall with 3 handwritten words: breathe, listen, give. She touches it with 2 fingers, smiles to herself, and steps into the light. These rare photos reveal not just a star but a person who turns ordinary moments into anchors of grace. If this closer look made you feel nearer to Gillian Anderson, please like the video, share it with someone who loves honest stories, and tell me in the comments which image stayed with you. For more untold journeys like this, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what comes next.